What if the final chapter of one of the most legendary action heroes ever created was not just another battle, but a story that could completely shock fans? For decades, John Rambo has been known as the unstoppable warrior, the man who survived impossible missions and fought against overwhelming odds. But in Rambo: Last Blood, the story takes a darker and far more emotional turn that many viewers never expected. This time the war is not happening in a distant jungle or on a battlefield filled with soldiers. This time the war is personal. And when the fight becomes personal for John Rambo, the outcome is always intense. Welcome back to Stardock Daily, the place where we explore powerful movie stories, hidden meanings, and the moments that make action films unforgettable. At the beginning of Rambo: Last Blood, John Rambo is trying to live a peaceful life. After years of conflict and violence, he has returned to his family ranch, where he spends his days working on the land and trying to stay close to the small group of people who have become his new family. For the first time in a long time, it feels like Rambo may have finally found the peace he has been searching for. But peace has never lasted long in Rambo's world. When someone close to him becomes the victim of a dangerous criminal organization, everything changes. The quiet life he tried to protect is suddenly shattered, and Rambo is forced to confront a brutal reality once again. This moment is where the story begins to shock fans. Instead of a traditional war story, Rambo: Last Blood becomes a deeply personal mission driven by loss, anger, and the need for justice. The enemies he faces are ruthless criminals who believe that the older and quieter Rambo is no longer a threat. They believe he is just a man living in the past. But what they do not realize is that the warrior inside him has never disappeared. As the story moves forward, Rambo prepares for the inevitable confrontation in a way only he can. Drawing on decades of combat experience, he transforms his own land into a battlefield filled with traps, strategies, and carefully planned defenses. This is where the film becomes one of the most intense chapters in the entire Rambo series. The action is brutal, the stakes are deeply emotional, and the transformation of John Rambo from a quiet rancher back into a relentless fighter is both powerful and unforgettable. Sylvester Stallone delivers a performance that shows the full weight of the character's long journey. You can see the exhaustion of a man who has spent his entire life fighting, but you can also see the determination that refuses to let evil win. That emotional depth is what makes this chapter so shocking for many fans. It is not just about action and revenge. It is about the final chapter of a man who has carried the scars of war for most of his life. And when Rambo finally unleashes everything he has left, the result is one of the most explosive and emotional finales the series has ever delivered. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Rambo: Last Blood was the perfect ending for the legendary character, or would you like to see another chapter in the future? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to Stardock Daily for more action movie breakdowns, hidden film stories, and exciting movie discussions. Don't forget to like this video, share it with other movie fans, and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps these amazing movie conversations going.